You know, if I didn't have to worry about this lasting too long and my phone cutting off, I would just sit here and daydream all day. I get lost in thought easily. But anyway, hello, hi, what's good, my dudes? Today we are going to be watching a video made by Trish Is, the queen of drama. The title says she's transgender, so I don't really know what's going on anymore, really. It kind of came out of nowhere for sure, and everybody's been talking about it on YouTube. I've been doing my best to stay away from comments. All I know is that she said some real not very intelligent stuff. I'm really curious about this time, because I don't really watch Trisha, but I know about her from other videos that other YouTubers talk about her and everything. I know her from them. I am really fucked today. In my defense, I only had 2 hours of sleep. I'm a little sleep deprived. And I don't drink coffee either. So no caffeine is inside of me. And I am slowly dying. So she's trans, apparently, from the title that I've seen. I'm not sure how she came to this conclusion, because based on what I've seen of her, she really loves very feminine things. She loves pink, she loves makeup, she loves getting her hair done, her nails done, her lips have injections, I think. I'm not really sure where she came and decided that she's trans, but I'm very curious to understand. So, without further ado, my dudes, let's get on with the tea. That sounded cool in my head, but dumb in real life.
Hey guys, what is
Hi.
up? Right before I started dating Jason, like 20.
Jason's the old dude, right? I think. I really don't know what's going on with the
2018.
drama. I only watch Shane Dawson,
I think it is, where
and like I
want to be
get my
referred to
information
only
off
as
of
T,
him.
because ultra girly now. I'm very girly, right? Because when I was younger, I was teased a lot because they said I looked like a boy. I had a boy haircut. I had, just stuff I couldn't even control, like just hair on my lip, hair on my face. So people would call me like a man. Like there was one nickname, and it's not even funny. It's not even.
Wait, wouldn't that be like a good thing? For those who are actually trans, they would be like, oh, they would really like that, wouldn't they? I don't know. Maybe it's like the intent behind it. Maybe that got to her or something. But like for those who are trans, like being called a man would be like, oh my god, really? Kind of stuff, you know? Wait. Okay. So I get that she's conscious of like being masculine and everything, but like uh, for those who are like cis male, cis female, some of us are just masculine. Like my voice is relatively deep for a female, but I'm aware and I feel that I am female. Just because other people say that I sound like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty does not mean that I don't feel female. It doesn't mean I don't feel female.
And I used to always wear sports bra because my natural breasts were very, like, one was uneven, like, they were hella uneven, and one was really saggy, and one was kind of up. So I always wore, like, sports bras, like, flat in my chest. And I never liked the attention.
It just kind of sounds like she was very conscious of her body.
Or, like, getting breasts, and I started getting, like, attention from, like, older guys, like, not even high schoolers, but, like, just grown-ass men.
Just because you don't like attention from older dudes doesn't mean that you're masculine or male. I don't like attention from older dudes, but it happens. I still think I'm female. Very female. I have a vagina. I should probably edit that out.
And that's why I identify more as a gay man, because, which a lot of gay men do too. I do love, like, glam and voluptuousness. So in my head, I feel like I'm a transgender female to male, but also like a drag queen. Okay, let me just tell you why I identify as a boy more so, and from an early age.
Yeah, I really want to know this part. I'm confused.
Don't like to be center of attention. So,
that
like,
doesn't mean
like
that you're not feminine or masculine.
They do like their full glam and everything, but in their day-to-day, they're not. They're very look insane. Like as far as like girliness goes, like I just never wear makeup. Like oh my god, if I have like zits on my face.
I don't know. I mean, like if you're very averse to makeup and stuff, and you don't wear it. I lost my train of thought. Where was I? This sleep deprivation thing is really messing me up. Wow.
I've always been attracted to gay guys, so that's why I've like always thought I like maybe I'm a gay man.
So you're into flamboyant men?
Yeah, and like straight guys like kind of turn me off. It's very weird. Like I hate like over masculine energy. So like as a girl, I just never really related to that. And then the final thing that kind of brings it full, I feel transgender almost, is I've always had penis envy.
I think like we all want to try out having a penis for once in their lifetime, you know? I don't know. I maybe it's just me, but like, or maybe me and just my friends and everything. But like, we've all wanted to try being the opposite gender, but like, it doesn't mean that you're trans. I've never experienced body dysmorphia or anything, so.
Part that if I asserted myself, I wouldn't be a bitch, but I would be like a man. And that's how I always think when I talk to people. I think of myself as being assertive, and I think of myself as masculine energy. But because I'm a female and I was born with female parts, people think, oh, she's a bitch. So
yeah, that's pretty accurate. If a female is very assertive and like very strong in character, typically they're seen as B word. No cursing, guys. Typically they're seen as very rude. But if it was a man, then they're just like powerful and masculine, you know? That's just how it is usually in society.
Community has always like called to me for some reason. And I never knew why. I'm like, well, if you guys, I'm not like, I don't go out and advocate for it, although I would be so down, and I love, obviously I love the transgender community, so like I should be that advocate for it. But what was always stopping me was like, I always thought, oh my gosh, am I trans? And I know I've like trolled and stuff in the past, and so I don't want people to think this is like a trolling video. I've known, like, I've like come out as like gay before, I've come out as bisexual before, and that's kind of why I have issues in general with just terms in general and labels in general.
Yeah, you can consider yourself as identifying as confused. That's what I do. I mean, like, like, just be you. Just do your stuff. Like, if you like something, like it. If you don't, you don't. You don't. I don't know. I'm just not into labels or anything. It's just really awkward to me. Just don't put a label on it. It's easier. You don't have to confuse yourself and think about it. Just like what you like.
General. Like, I don't like, and I've dated people who are bisexual, and people are like, well, they're gay because they date guys more than girls, or they're gay, or they're straight. Like, I don't like that you have to be one or the other, and you have to like something more than the other. I've always felt that way.
Very
Even
good.
with, I don't love pronouns like they and them. Like, I don't think you have to necessarily choose one gender. I think you can be a guy some days, and I think you could be a girl some days, and that's how I feel. So while I love the term like girly and femme, I think that applies to me as a gay man. Be able to satisfy a partner, like a gay man partner.
If you were to be with a gay man, I doubt that he would actually be gay, because you're very feminine looking, you know? Even though you consider yourself male, a guy wouldn't date you if he was gay.
Transgender person, like male to female, and you have that full transformation. You have breasts, and you have a vagina, and you have all of that. Even if you have all of that.
Have you guys seen the people go for like transition surgery and everything, whatever it's called, like where they change their vaginas into dicks and stuff, you know, that kind of stuff? Have you seen for a penis, they like basically, what did they do? Like they just kind of split it apart, and then like they just, whoop, it just goes whoop, and it becomes a vagina.
Guys will be pissed. Straight guys, gay guys, whatever.
The people I grew up around, like, they were very open and accepting with that kind of stuff, and they never questioned it. If there was somebody who was trans, then that was it. We didn't think about anything. Although the girl that was at my school, the trans girl, she was pretty crazy. So we had a teacher, right? And he was pretty nice. He was gay too. He was very flamboyant and everything, and he talked a lot. Not necessarily rude or anything, but like he tended to talk, and sometimes it would get on people's nerves. And the trans girl, I don't know what he said to her, but she was pissed, my dude. We heard about this throughout the entire school. So basically, they were arguing and everything, and he put his hand by the door. So his hand was like right at the edge, And so she was pissed and she grabbed the door and slammed it. And bruh, his finger was gone. It was off, my dude. Like the ambulance came and everything, and he was just holding his hand through by the door. Everyone was confused because we were just walking by. There was like ambulances coming in and everything, and he was just crying and just sitting by the door holding his hand. We're just like, what happened, bruh? What happened? We had no clue until like later, like that day at lunch or whatever. But yeah, I think the girl got expelled, went to the hospital, and they put his finger in a bag of ice. So they had to sew it back on. Kills me, my dude. I really don't know what he said to piss her off that much, but she was the only trans girl at our school, and she was pretty angry. I don't know why, but she was.
I've been with transgender people.
Isn't there some sort of identity or sexuality where like you basically just go for whoever? Like you're pretty open to everyone, like whether it's trans or gay or straight, like you're pretty open to everything. I'm pretty sure there's a label to that, and it sounds like that's what she is.
You still get a woman, if that makes sense. You're still getting a woman energy with a different feel, if you know what I mean. I think it's more important to be open, and I'm not saying the word.
Yeah, I'm confused. So well. I don't know. It just sounds to me that the reason that she thinks she's male is because men can get out of bed without putting on makeup, which is easier. Maybe because I'm currently suffering insomnia and I am sleep deprived and I cannot think, but I'm still making a video. I was saying something. I'm not sure about the straight dudes that you've met, but the straight dudes I know, they're pretty sweet and nice. Like, they don't have to be feminine, like in the typical gay way, you know, like the gay best friend kind of way. Like, they don't have to be feminine like that to be a nice dude. It's just their nature inherent. Maybe she just has really crappy experiences with dudes or something, like with her ex. I don't know what happened there, but she seems to be really suffering from that. I don't know what's going on in her head. I don't know if she's really experienced this stuff, or if she's just like suppressed all of this and decided to be to look more feminine because that's what she felt she had to do. Maybe that's what actually happens, but I don't know. I mean, because like she seems to really enjoy makeup and stuff. So I figured, I mean, because I don't really watch her videos, so maybe that's, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but I'm getting sick. I thought last week I was sick, but not. This week is, yeah. At least I lost weight, though. Wasn't she on that one show with like the whole bunch of YouTubers? I think it was like they were living in like in a house together or whatever. I don't know what the premise was about, but I saw a scene where she was really going at it with this one dude, and she seemed pretty catty. Okay, I mean, if she feels great about it, she can do whatever she wants. It's her life. She can be masculine. I'm not sure if she actually wants to be a guy, but she identifies as a guy, but she doesn't want to transition or anything, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But if she wants to be masculine, if she wants to identify as a guy, she can do that. I'm just really tired, okay? Like, I can't think of anything. Don't blame me. Don't judge. I'm just going to sip my water that's been left to sit for a while and now tastes really weird. But at least it's water. And it's soothing my throat. Yeah, that's about it for this video. It's not much at all, really. I don't know. I don't think I see a lot of people seemed really mad about it, but like I don't really have much of an opinion because I'm not trans or anything like that myself. So I haven't experienced anything like it. So like from what I'm just taking her words for like face value. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and that notification button because I need more people to join my blueberry fam.